Good morning, my name is Larry, I'm with ProVetLogic. Today we're going to talk about the proper installation and use of our V99 ProLock dispensing system. A few things I'm going to talk from a safety standpoint for the installation of our unit. When installing any chemical system, first of all you want to make sure that the actual chemical shelf or chemical inlet is below eye level for safety. Also, you want to make sure that there's no electrical wires close by where you can accidentally drill into them, or plumbing behind this unit. So you want to make sure it's a safe location. Also, from a positioning standpoint, you want to be close to the water access. If you're in a facility that has a mop sink, you want to be able to position the unit just to the side of that mop sink so the employees don't have to reach over, and also allows you to run the long mop hose that may drip. Just keep it right in the mop sink if you have to. But for today, we're going to use the old-fashioned mop bucket to demonstrate and keep everything from leaking. So again, once you have everything installed, nice and tight to the wall, the next thing you want to hook it to your water source. Each unit comes with a Y adapter, which allows the user to keep your hose hooked to the unit, and also have an outlet if you want to put a hose on for rinsing buckets or whatever you want to do with that. Good question was asked earlier today was, should I keep this on all the time? Absolutely not. You want to, when this is not in use or you're not using this unit, turn your water off, just in case something could happen. You don't want to come in the morning and have your whole area flooded out. So you want to make sure your water source is always off. So once I have it all hooked up, make sure it's nice and tight. And I tighten all of the fixtures by hand first, because you got metal going onto plastic. So you want to make sure they're hand tightened and not needing to apply a wrench. So once I have everything installed, we have our two hoses. We have a long hose for filling mop buckets, and we have a small hose for filling spray bottles and other smaller devices. So what I like to do first is hook the long hose into the green hose side, and then on the red, and I'll discuss what they're all about here in a second. And just using the water, I just want to make sure we have good water pressure, which we do here. And again, keep that right in there so it doesn't leak all over the place. And stay. And then also just check this side as well. All right. So we got very good water pressure. Now when we install the chemical, this is our animal facility disinfectant ProLock bottle. What makes this very, very unique is that the dispenser itself does not control the dilution at all. The chemical's controlled by dilution tips inside the bottle. So every time you replace the bottle, you're recalibrating the system so you do not lose efficacy with this particular unit. So you want to lift up your handle here. You stick your bottle. I'm going to take this. I want to go back a second with this warning. I may not have mentioned. There's a reason for this warning. When you install this unit, this comes with a long screw. Has to be mounted. This shelf has to be mounted nice and tight. So once you do that, you can remove your little warning sticker. Stick your bottle in place like that, and all you do, just like that, locks down that easy. So now, when this hit the green side, what I'm gonna do here so you can see this much better, I'm gonna put the cover on so you can have a better idea. Just locks into place just like that. Okay, the green side. When you press this green side, it draws the chemical out, dilutes it at 1.25 ounces. That's effective against about 50 different infectious agents, is that right? Agent. Close enough. And then the red side, when you depress that, it comes out at 4 ounces per gallon, which makes it effective against canine parvovirus, porcine virus, and minute mice parvovirus as well. So you have the green side, red side. So what I like to do is usually I like to use the mop bucket side from the green side because you're filling mop buckets up quite a bit. So to test this unit, what we call priming the unit. I want to make sure when I press this, you'll see the little hoses inside this area here. You want to make sure that it is primed. You can see the chemical going in, and a good way to tell everyone is the foam in the mop bucket. So that tells me that this side is primed and ready to go. That gets all the air bubbles out of the hose. So you want to take a few minutes to do that. Some places the water pressure isn't as good, so you may have to spend as much as 2 or 3 minutes getting that nice and primed. Then what I like to do is switch this. You see this quick disconnect? Switch this back over. So I've got the green side nice and primed. Now I want to prime the red side. And you'll see the chemical running through those little hoses, and that is nice and primed and ready to go. So you want to make sure the hoses drain out completely. There's a little latch on the side, a little area right here where you can hang your hose so it doesn't drip all over the place. So that's a simple installation. When this chemical is you'll see the bottle empty, lift that, pull that out, throw it in the garbage, bring another one in, and that's as easy as we have.